It's time for shed tour number 2. So, here's what it looks like so far. It's getting there, it's almost done. Here's Darcy. Hi, Darcy. Woo. Anyway, so we've come a long way since the last time that I've shown you this. Basically, last time you saw it, there wasn't any sheathing on the walls, there weren't any windows, we didn't even have the shingles on the roof. But those are up there. Last time they were just in packages. They still need trimmed on the edges. You can see it's not as bad on the front here, but they need trimmed back here. Get some overhang, right? And then needs trimmed right here too, so that there'll be about 3/4 of an inch hanging over. But anyway, got 1/2 inch plywood sheathing on here, same as the roof for the walls, and we've started putting the siding on. This is Hardy plank, 8¼ inch, 7-inch exposure to match the house. The texture matches the house too. We basically put in a first course all the way around. You can see this is after the snow we had this past Christmas weekend. Corner boards are up for the trim, and we've actually done most of the back here, so you can kind of see how that's going to look. And then we added in this trim here that runs in to make this look more like sort of an add-on or an expansion of this, and break it up, and I can show you the front again. It kind of balances it out a little more. Still have to prime the underside of the overhang here on the gable ends, and under the eaves on the other side are 12 by 12 inch gable vent. And there's a look under the eaves here. Now we still need to find some way to seal these up. We're thinking of just installing boards along there. It should work fine. See, and there's no real need for gutter. You can see the water dripping off onto the stone here. We might need to expand the stone out by oh, I don't know, another foot or so. But here's the front. Again, see, that trim helps balance it out a little bit more. If I had to do it over again, I'd probably make that bump out, I don't know, 6 inches to a foot smaller. But anyway, so we still need to do the door, which is going to be just made out of 1/2 inch ply. It's going to have 1x4 bracing on both sides, just sort of a Z-brace door. 3 hinges to match the gate hardware. You can see under the overhang here we've got most of this primed, some of it caulked. We still need to go back and do the rest of that on here. And we've got our weather vane up, which works. There isn't any wind right now. Drip edge here above the door, so the siding will overlap that. Built a sill here for the windows with its own drip edge, which you can see right there. And again, this is a Home Depot project, so no custom sized double hung windows here. Just pretty standard vinyl sliding ones. We went with these because they have vertical proportions. They look a little better than any of the double hungs we could find that would fit in these walls that we have. And here's the interior, which this vents pretty well. You've got the vents there, so we're thinking about, rather than closing them permanently, maybe making some sort of hinged soffit vent system. I don't know, we may not have to, considering we've got the windows in here. Added the cross bracing on the rafters here, so it's not going anywhere. Got our end gable studs in there and in the front here. And So the windows work pretty easy. Just put these up, slide them back. They only open one direction. Close them up again. And so, since we have the windows in, and of course the door, which won't be sealed up too well, we're not sure if we want to close those soffits up or not. But it stays fairly warm in here with the sun hitting it. And of course there'll be a garden work / potting bench right in here. We've got the siding and most of our other scrap stuff and the table saw in here right now. But and the floors coated with two coats of sort of deck paint, sort of a tough, I think, enamel paint. Should be pretty durable, since we'll be rolling lawnmowers and tillers and everything in there. And some of you might be going, well, wait a minute, there's no vapor barrier or, you know, builder's paper or anything over the sheeting on here, under the siding, but I'm not too worried about that. It's just a shed. And I mean, once we get, this is hardy plank siding, so it's cement fiberboard. Once we get all of that up and caulked, it should be perfectly fine. And of course you'll have a layer of paint over that too. But so those are the main little updates there. And yeah, looking pretty good, almost there. Just need to get the siding up on the rest of it and paint the thing and have it inspected, and we're good to go.